Alex Jones Show, because there is a war on for your mind.
Welcome back to the Alex Jones Show. We're your hosts, Leanne McAdoo and Margaret Howell, in studio talking about the latest breaking information. We're going to take you to the story about how this teacher is calling a Trump victory an act of terrorism. Literally, I cannot make this up. We're really going to be in a civil war, she says. And then she talks about coping with the election loss. I don't know about you, but these crybabies, they're really starting to freak me out. We saw this Obama supporter, this DNC contributor, and I think her name was Marjorie Clifton. She broke down and started crying on the air. And then Hillary Clinton goes to Harry Reid's party, going away party yesterday. We got the crying sisters over there too. Now we have a
greeted by a bunch of crying, adoring women.
What is going? I mean, the tears flowing out. You know what, though? The real culprit, the real criminal in the story is the little student who got it on tape.
Right.
Frankly.
And it's the student that is facing expulsion. So sorry.
This is humiliating.
Oh, my God. It's like they're crying for their dear leader. It's like in North Korea when they demand that all the North Koreans cry for the dear leader. That's what that feels like to me. It's sick, totally sick.
You talk about a brainwashing, and I mean, I'd be crying in joy that Harry Reid is leaving, frankly.
Right. This would be a celebration.
It would be a celebratory tear, but they hold it together, people. I mean,
it's not the end of the world. In fact, more people now are saying, you know what, I don't think Trump's that bad. He's already creating jobs. He's already making some deals. We're already winning. So let's give him a shot.
We're winning.
But the thing with the story you mentioned is that it's the student who's facing expulsion for capturing this teacher's rhetoric. I mean, imagine what's being taught in classrooms that's not getting caught on film. And, you know, the 2030 agenda that they want, everything is going to be filmed in the future. So she shouldn't be concerned about this type of thought.
Psychology professor Olga Perez Stable Cox, she's got a few last names going on there, labeled Donald Trump's victory an act of terrorism. And it seems to suggest that he is a white supremacist. So, you know what? I am so freaking sick and tired of hearing about how Donald Trump and Steve Bannon are white supremacists. It makes me... It doesn't make me angry anymore.
Especially from the establishment media.
Right.
It's so dangerous.
You got people on the Hill, Leanne, like this little Republican Lindsey Graham, and he's going to launch this wide-ranging probe into Russia. And I hate to harp on Russia, but you know what? We had Max Kaiser in today, and I'm jumping around a little bit here. But my point is, it's not just the Democrats. There are some really interesting Republicans on the other side.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's it. We're always pointing out it's two sides of the same coin.
Just as
they just want you to think it's the left-right divide.
Right. So, you know what? Propaganda piece for Kremlin? No, we're not. But I'm going to start calling out MSNBC as being a propaganda piece for, what should we call them? Globalist shills? I'm not
exactly
sure.
Shills for the globalist agenda, and that's why we have Joe Biden on his sort of farewell tour, and he hails was Justin Trudeau and Angela Merkel as the last liberal leaders standing. There's more and more challenges to the liberal international order. And he says, I've never seen Europe engaged in as much self-doubt. So they're doubting themselves by overthrowing these globalists, this liberal international order that has taken over. It's everyone else out there who's confused. All of these countries, all this pushback, it's everyone else who is confused about how they think that their life should go. We still don't know what's best for us. We still need these elites ruling over us because we're so stupid. It's not that people are pushing back against this globalist agenda, the attack on the family, Christianity, individualism.
What do you make of him saying that Angela Merkel is one of the last liberal leaders? What you talk about fake news right here?
God.
The woman's in a fight for her life, actually.
She won't be standing too long.
For us.
Our fellow info warriors across the United States and across the planet really love the Hillary for Prison 2016 shirts that we began to put out in 2015. It became a global meme against globalism and corruption, and a very strong maxim that's now being continued on today. So we now have George Soros, because the media attacked me on this whole goblin meme, and they've made huge jokes about it, but it's totally blown up in their face. We now have George Soros as a goblin on the back, and it says, with a cross through him, an X like Ghostbusters, no Soros, him as a goblin. It says deport Soros on the bottom, and on the top it says InfoWars established 1996. So it is a limited edition, deport Soros on the back. Hillary for Prison on the front, right-hand shoulder, Infowars.com. It's powerful. Hope you get out to everybody you know. Infowarsstore.com or call 888-253-3139.